Someday we'll get paid for this.
Hello, and welcome to Scrapple News. From high atop the Scrapple News towers in downtown Philadelphia, I am AP Ticker.
Our top story tonight, the Philadelphia Department of Health is giving out free
Pastor,
You're really a pro, Frank.
put one over his eye.
Put that first one down.
nicotine patches to help city residents to quit smoking. The program, which is slated to give away 4,500 patches, is funded by federal stimulus dollars. You'd think that because it's the stimulus package, they'd be handing out meth patches. But ours is not to wonder why. By calling 1-800-QUIT-NOW, Philadelphians can request a month's supply and enjoy the bitter, smoky fruit of our socialist paradise. Last week, Camden, rated the second most dangerous city in America, announced plans to lay off half its police force if it can't get concessions from the union. Can you imagine it? Already people are afraid to go out at night, people like George Watson. Instead, he stays at home and listens to the chaos through the walls. You hear gunshots, the 64-year-old Watson told the New Jersey Star-Ledger. More quotes. There's not a night that goes by that you don't hear it. Soon they'll be coming into the houses. They know you can't call the cops. There won't be any cops to call. End quote. Soon, crime will be so bad, Governor Christie will have no choice but to drop a move bomb on the city. Folks, I only wish I were kidding. Mayor Nutter foolishly stumbled into the battle zone of Fox News' phony War on Christmas when, in the name of inclusiveness, he had the word Christmas removed from the sign over the Christmas Village set up outside City Hall. But the mayor quickly caved in when it was apparent the move was on the wrong side of public opinion, and he wound up looking like the Grinch who stole Christmas and gave it to the terrorists.
The other thing is, I don't believe most people who are Christian are offended by the words Merry Christmas. I think those people are nuts. I think you're crazy if you're offended by the words Merry Christmas.
Now, I'm old enough to remember the First World War on Christmas. I actually fought in the Second. Korean War? When you get right down to it, it was about Christmas. Same with Vietnam, Grenada, Panama, totally about Christmas. The Gulf War, Christmas. Iraq, well, this year, they'll have Christmas too, whether they like it or not. Hey, you know what it's time for? It's time for sports. And who better than to give us the sports than our good friend, Hot Carl.
Thank you, AP, and it's time for Scrapple Sports.
Y'all ready for this?
Phillies right fielder Jason Worth has decided to take the money and run. Worth signed a 7-year, $126 million contract to play for the lowly Washington Nationals. Allegedly, he isn't faithful to his wife or the Philadelphia fans. We'll never forget you, Jeremy Worth. Speaking of millions of dollars, Eagles quarterback Michael Vick is apparently having money problems. 2008, Vick had to file for bankruptcy, and now 2/3 of every dollar Vick earns goes to creditors and taxes. The rest of the money is strictly controlled. $4,000 for rent, $400 for a car. His mom gets some, but they've got a pretty tight grip on it. He owes $12 million through 2015, and that's only if he continues to make $1 million salary. But Michael, remember, there's no such thing as a sure thing. You never should have bet $30 million on Brutus to beat Raging Spy. Finally, I know it's hokey to show your own home videos, but I had to make an exception here. This Thanksgiving at my house, we had our annual cage matches after dinner, but before dessert. First, Cousin Hiroki hands out a beatdown on my nephew Ching-Wan. Well then, Cousin Hiroki goes to celebrate, but too much blueberry wine with dinner, Hiroki. That happens every year. And here's Cousin Paco winning his match, but he had a little too much giblet gravy. By the way, the kid you beat up, he's gonna be all right in a couple weeks.
Hey, the little fucker deserved it. You mess with the ticker, you get what's coming. You know what I'm saying. That's the news. I'm AP Ticker. Happy holidays.